we're back here with the Revuelto. We're gonna actually take it out for a test drive because the last time it was just getting PPF'd, but let's go ahead and show you this thing. Let's do the startup, go for it. So it starts in electric mode, and then if you put it into the V12, either Strada, Sport, or anything that will fire up the gasoline engine. Sometimes it needs to prime it. You hear the E gear going. So that's what's happening here. And it'll get started any moment now. That's how this thing starts. It's incredible. You know it's a V12 the way it starts. It's crazy. We're gonna take it out for a quick ride, get some lunch in this thing, and then go from there. And get started here. Jump in, do some seat adjustments here. It's so much more roomy, right?
It's very strange.
All right, so we're gonna get underway here. Okay, we are in Sport and we're gonna move on. Lift system, oh, my seat's still a little too far back.
Hybrid.
Sport, oh yeah, so.
Yeah, let's get it out of hybrid. We're not real big on that.
Yeah, we want
Full
performance.
hybrid.
Yeah. We need to ride it. It's a V12, it's a Lamborghini, man. All right, here we go. So, lift. I'm gonna have to get used to now. Tank flap cannot be open.
Oh, that's we're not open,
Yeah.
up on gas.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's up here. I'm gonna have to get. This is telling you what I need to do, right? Because all the old controls on the Aventador were here. This is the flap for the fuel door. I was thinking about raising the lift, which is right up here, which I'm so used to doing, and now instead it's actually here on the steering wheel. It's this button. So much stuff is on here instead. Everything is now on the steering wheel, although they've gotten rid of a lot of the stocks with the exception of cruise control. Who uses cruise control in a Lamborghini? I have no idea.
Time.
Distracted. There's so much stuff going on around here. So there's a little thing on the dash that tells me that it's up right in the corner over there, right here. And it also looks like the battery on this needs to be recharged, meaning that we can do it where we get some, if we put it in hybrid, it will recharge some of that battery as we go along.
Regenerative braking.
Regenerative braking. All right. So I'm going to be curious to see at what speed the lift goes down, because on the SVJ, it's like 10 miles an hour, which is kind of stupid, because if you need to lift it, you literally need to come to almost a complete stop to be able to do that. But on the regular Aventador, it's almost up to 30 miles an hour, which is crazy. Well, it's got the sound. Yeah, I like the sound.
Yeah, I like it. Very impressed.
Again, you notice what I just did. I tried to do this to do windows. Let's get the windows done just a tad bit so we can get some noise in here.
Yeah, this car would look a lot better tinted.
It's South Florida. This is true. We were joking about the importance and need for tinting windows and other things. All right, so Potenza. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and in a bright yellow car like this, it's a fishbowl. I used to have the Performante. The turn signals were on the wheel. I keep reaching down here, thinking it's. There you go. Keep thinking that it's actually on the stock, and it just got to remember that it's up above here. Oh, it's got already a good tone. I mean, it was one thing on track, it was loud, but this sounds good already. I think you notice what it does when we start it up. It had a nice big, but then it settles down. And I mean, I think people have said the one thing about it is it may be a little quiet. Your car is definitely louder than this.
Yeah, my car's definitely louder, but I don't think it's quiet. It sounds good.
And it's about 35 miles an hour. that the oh yeah, this is good. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. You can't tell. Oh, it's because we're legal. We're legal.
Yeah, that's still legal. We're good. The wing is up in its low position back there. There's a lot of stuff going on here in the dash. I have to say, the visibility, rear visibility in this car is 10 times better. 10 times better than the Aventador, for sure. Nothing to see there. Oh, that you turn it off. That's actually kind of cool. But you can put vehicle, and you can put some of the dynamic stuff over there.
Oh, check that out.
Yeah, so if you put 2 fingers, hold on, like this, and it should show up over there. We don't need no speed.
This is South Florida. Average speed is 95 miles an hour.
Well, people are flying by us, even us going the speed limit. We're actually a hazard going the speed limit here. Oh yeah, she moves. She moves, and we don't have. Okay, so now we got a little bit of battery from our drive so far. The battery is recharged a little bit, and you do that when you're in.
Got passed by a delivery guy.
What's that?
Got passed by the golf team. We got passed by the golf team. That's how slow we're going.
Well, that's exactly right. Let's go. We can't quite fit a golf bag behind this. So let me tell you my impressions. So this is the first time I'm getting to drive this car on the road. My car will hopefully be here pretty soon, meaning in my possession. I did drive this on the track, and one of the things you could tell is, one, the steering, the suspension. Certainly this car has 4-wheel steering. It's way better than the SVJ. But you can put the windows up. It's way better than the SVJ, the cop right there. But overall, this car is just wants to go. I mean, in earnest. The dual clutch, you still get a little bit of a kick. You still feel that a little bit, so it's not so numb that you don't feel the shift. So you do still get a bit of that. Wow. I'm gonna want your impressions. In fact, just say what you think now, and because I also want you behind the wheel, because you got to tell me.
I think obviously comparing it to the previous generation of Aventador, this car is very smooth. It rides so well, and it's very, very quick. It's on point.
It's right on there.
It's very quick.
Now, one of the things we've always worried about, right, is that with electrification and stuff, it's going to lose the character of the car. I don't think it does that at all. I mean, you hear the noise, you have the feel, you have acceleration. It's not a Tesla, right? And I'm also impressed with the visit. I mean, listen, these cars are not practical. I don't care what. There's no such thing as a practical supercar. But I will tell you that I have the best visibility around any of my cars in this car. I can see behind me clearly, even through the interior rear view mirror here. I can see behind me, and I know where the car is. And I think maybe the door sills maybe are a little lower. I have more confidence in terms of where the car is on the road. So that's a huge plus. And if I don't have to sacrifice the supercar experience for that, I think it's a win.
One thing I will say about visibility is, and I'm 6'4", and I'm in the passenger seat, but we've always known that these have had a sharp nose all the way down to the ground, but you can see the whole entire road. Like, there's no issue with understanding where you're at on the road or anything. There's a guy that was revving at you.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, that's a guy. He's gonna try to race you.
Yeah.
Not today, buddy.
Oh, but don't do it in front of the truck. That's just.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to try to exit too.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing.
All right. So let's. Anyway, I am going to. Let's try to stop, find a place, and then. Yeah. Let's switch drivers and get a different impression of this car. It's going to take some some time getting used to. The controls are very. I'm going to get off here. Are very different from what I'm so used to right now. Right at one point, I had the Performante, so I was used to everything on the steering wheel. Now I'm going to have to get used to it once again because I keep wanting to use turn signals down here, and they're not there. Brandon, how tall are you?
6'4".
6'4". And you fit in your Aventador, but you kind of have. So compared to the more room.
There's definitely more room in this, but I fit way better in the Aventador than I ever did in any Huracan.
Yep.
And this, I mean, I have a ton of room. I don't feel like I'm boxed in or anything, or just tight in here.
Yeah.
Great.
I think with the change of this center portion here,
able to rest my knees in here, and I like being closer to the wheel. I like the wheel being.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like being super far away. Some people like to sit back really far. I'm not that kind of guy.
So the cool thing is you can see the mode it's in, obviously speed. You can get vehicle dynamic information here as well.
It's so smooth. Like the way it feels on the road is smooth. Like it's like the suspension. It's definitely smoother.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it, you know. Sometimes when you hit bumps in my Aventador, it's like,
yeah.
Like getting thrown around a little bit.
Yeah, just overall, I think they just did a much better job at putting this together. By the way, you can option cup holders. I don't think this one has them, but you can get 2 cup holders. Actually, no, this one does. Oh yeah, it does. There it is. This one does have the option.
They're designed just like the Porsche.
Yeah, exactly. And they hide away.
Yeah, awesome.
That's perfect. Boom.
Cup holders in a Lamborghini. Who would have thought?
And actually, I think when they're open, they're designed that you can, instead of having this open, you can close the center there, and it doesn't look like crazy. Real decent size, not like, cappuccino espresso size. All right, I think we found where we're going. All right, very good. Let's put those back. So, again, we say, your supercar is usually not practical. Lamborghini has gotten a lot better at this, so this is good.
Oh, I like the brakes. It feels so much more like the Huracan.
Yeah.
It feels like it actually is. My brakes sometimes I feel like steel brakes. They feel like real grabby, and it's like, or not grabby. They still feel like I don't know. They're so different.
Yeah. Hello.